This is Day-29, and today I want I watched lots of video about Iran and USA war. It is a war, and how it is affecting the world, and also the cons which are really for India. So I watched a lot of videos by Khan Sir, Nitish Rajput, BBC in a different perspective, CNN News, and other Indian channel, India Today, and all these YouTube channels. I watched their videos, like 7 to 8 videos. Then I got a summary of it that the two nations are fighting each other, but the involvement of that war is like for the whole world. All of the countries are paying, and also the news channels are showing, and the news is it is like if that war will be continue, so we have not enough oil for our country just for 45 days reserve oil. It means like 1.5 month we will sustain, and after that we don't have a oil. And the main route which we ship oil and export oil from different country, the main route is from the Iran, and Iran block that route, and we cannot trade from there. And also some US allegations, and we can't buy oil from Russia, but US says that for 30 days we can buy. Like the pressure of these countries who have economically very high, top of in the world, and they are creating pressure the countries who are developing, and they have money, they have strong economy and strong military. And like we are Indian, we are living in India, and our policy is like Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Whole world is a family, and we never attack in any country, and we never generally make any conflict to any country for like our own benefits. And these are our policies. And right now India feeling that our foreign policies are uh, I will say that are not aligned with that countries. Like we are getting benefit by ourselves, like we are making our own decisions, but some countries who are economically top of the world, they are making decision for ourselves. Like we the people who are living in India, we have to shame on ourselves, like how down we are, degrade we are. Like we are not developing, our contribution is very low. We can't blame our government, our politicians, our policy makers. Each citizen uh, each citizen is working for the country, for himself or herself, so it impacts the whole country. And we are not doing any kind of contribution to the country, to the nation. I feel like that why we are so far from that line where the economically strong nations are making rules for us. They are giving us command. Is we are that small, we are that easy. and we don't have that power, or we are just suppressed by that nation. Britishers suppressed us, they ruled us, they governed us, and after that we get independent. We can buy whenever we want to buy, which country oil we want to buy, we can. But just for a foreign policies, and the whole world is together, the globalization. If and the people, the countries who are in the hierarchy, and they are the top 5, 10, 20 countries, they are ruling, and we are, again, we are the slaves now, right? We are using their technology, and the system which is generally in India, the village systems, we just destroyed their systems, and we accepted the westernized system to just went to the cities, make cities, promote cities. So right now, if the oil will be not providing in the 45 days, India, the transport will be stopped, and the whole economy of India will be crashed. If transport is not available, food will be not reach in every corner of India. Like people left farming in villages, they will be starving. And I don't know what will be the solution for that mass distribution. And we need oil. After that, we will run our vehicles. Our transport is generally by trains, and then trucks. These are the transport we have. And the whole mistake we made in the past was lefting the villages. The system was made in villages. The ecosystem was in the village. The farming, everybody do farming, uh, grow their own food, own vegetables. They have kettles, own milk, own curd, everything fresh. They have their own lands. They have their own crafts. They have their own mm, mm, Iron Mans, and every system like barbers, their own uh, businessmans, traders. The community is different who are doing trade. Different communities doing different thing, and then the system was very well structurized, and a little bit there are uh, the things which we are, I will say, not for good for the system, like the casteism, the untouchability thing. This, I don't feel like this was good, but as a human being, as I see India geographically, culturally, this system was made very correct for our geographically and for a long sustain. That's why we sustain for a long period of time our culture, the people, the thing we which we are right now. So I will say, like, the people who left their villages, they have to come to the villages, and also say to the our government, do a land settlement for us. First, we need land. Then the people who are living in the village promote the local farming, have their own kettles, growing their farms, and a culture like the job culture should be like that. If somebody want to retire early and a fixed age and a minimum pension like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20, 25, 30,000, that kind of pension they get. Like they are doing 10-year job, so they are getting 5,000 pension every month. They did 15 years job and giving the 10,000 pension, and they are settled in the village, and then they run the ecosystem, and they have a little bit financial support. So that kind of system should be run and easily run, and not too much burden on the government. Like, and also, like, they are giving a lot of money to the different departments, and they seems very useless to paying a lot of money to those departments. You will see a government teacher, is it he is capable for getting that enough money to teaching the students? I see they don't deserve that money. In college, in government schools, they are not giving that output, and they just cleared the toughest exam, and yeah, they are capable for paying that much money, the half money they don't deserve. They just the geeks, the book geeks, they don't know how to teach a student. They have the bookish knowledge only, and they don't know how to explain and put the students, like, their mind, they craft them and become a good citizen. Maybe the toughest exam should be a becoming a teacher, and then the people who qualify that exam, they should pay, and they are the giving that outcome, the students welfare. And yeah, there are many departments. PWD, public work department, the worst department in India, very corrupt department in India. Also the electricity department and the water department. um, so many departments which are, the people who are working there, they don't deserve that money. Some people deserve, who are working really hard, who are thinking about the welfare of the society and really working hard for hours in their offices. They people deserve that money, but some are just sitting and being lazy and delaying public work, healthcare sectors. Like, in the hills, there are hospitals, but the doctors are saying refer to the next hospital. And the big area in the city, from like where I live in a town, Berina town, the people will refer in Almora. Then Almora is a city. Then from Almora to Haldwani, Haldwani to the Dehradun, Dehradun to Delhi Aims. That is the system, refer system. Patient die in where he reach Almora and Haldwani. They don't have the medical facility. So many doctors are graduating, become doing MBBS, and while they are not capable for like a simple disease, curing a simple disease, simple illness, why the system is like built like the businessmans, the people who have immense amount of money, they just see a business opportunity everywhere, invest their money there, earn a profit. This only the thing. And the political parties are getting fund from there, and the system is run by there only. The political party who is governing the nation or the state or the local area, they are earning money for their posters, for their advertisements, not for the public welfare. And we have to raise our voice. It's not a war or a fight against any political party, is about the politics in India. And I have to think like our constitution should be a little bit changed, little bit rigid, and the law should be more strict. You can see in the traffic rules how many times you break the traffic rules, and how many times you don't wear the helmet while riding your bike and scooter. And now people are not, the government and the police is only work while they need, they have to fulfill their target to earn that money from that challan system. After that they become neutral, and then they don't care about people are wearing helmet or not. And these things are going on, and we have to raise our voice. And we youth of India should be unite and fight against it, change the system, a new system, a valuable system which will do employment, hygiene, cleanliness, good food products. Village will be grown, a reverse migration to the villages, and cities just for like 10 years for working there, and after returning to the village, the people who went to the city and never come back to the village. That not should be happen again. So cities are dangerous, I will say, because if anything like the war and the thing like pandemic COVID-19, these things will be happen, cities will be vanished, the people who will die, and the villages will be safe. Villages are the real spirit of India. That's all for today.